This conference will now be recorded.
So this is nothing but a set of packages. Okay, these jar files. So if you go to that, jar files, expand it, can you see a lot of packages? This is nothing but the same whatever we have created. We created one package called learn Java right here. So same way, these jar files also, inside those jars, you can see there are different packages. Inside the packages, there will be different classes or something. Okay, or interface. We'll talk about interface and all. Okay. Okay. Hello, who joined? Hello. You have to
Can you hear
unmute.
me? I'm Satish joined.
Oh, hi. Yeah.
Abhishek, there is no proper communication. No, I've been waiting since 7:30.
Oh, I think he shared some link, something else, right? That is the problem.
Yeah, that's a problem. So, is there a WhatsApp group created for this
Yeah, there is a
batch?
group created. Yeah.
Kindly, can you add me because I have some
You
communication gap.
No, anyway, we just started because even I think the other person also he also joined some other things. So we just started. Okay. Anyway, he's the admin Durbar. You just tell him to add him.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I will also ping him in the group.
Okay, sure.
Okay. So those things we saw yesterday. We have created a package. Under that, there is a class we created, and inside the class there is a main method, and we do something learning Java and all these things. Now, when you created a class, you saw that there are a lot of jar files. Okay, when you created a sorry project, you can see there is something called system libraries. Okay, so what is the system libraries? These are nothing but a set of jar files, as I told. So what are those jar files? Those are nothing but you can say Java APIs. So inside those jar files, you have lot of packages. It's nothing but the same packages whatever we created yesterday. So we have lot of packages. Inside packages, there are a lot of classes, and inside classes, there are different methods. Like yesterday, we created a package called Learn Java. Under there is a class called Basic One. Under that, there is one method called Main. Right? So these are also same thing. Those jars are nothing but consist of different packages. Okay. So I'll show you all these things, packages and all. Then inside those packages, we have lot of classes, interface. Inside the classes, we have different methods. Okay, so we'll see all these things where all these things are present. So whatever we are writing here, system.out.println. So those keywords should be there inside any of the package, right? Otherwise, I mean, Eclipse will give you an error message. Okay, he cannot compile it. He will tell you, I cannot compile. What is this? It's just English keyword. Now, for example, you just need to know where this system is present. If I am saying if this is present under some packages and all, so it should be there under these jar files, right? Whatever the jar files we attached while creating the project. Okay. So there is a way you can figure it out. To figure it out, in the project explore package explorer, can you see there is two-way arrow mark? That is called link with editor. Okay. You just click on it. Once you click on it, then if I move my cursor, see nothing is happening. But if I press the control key, I am pressing my control key and moving my cursor. Can you see it's all turned into a link? Okay, so everything looks like a link. Okay, so what I did, you have to just click here. Now it is not click, you have to click here, link with editor. So this is the feature in Eclipse in case you need to know where this is present. So you click here, then press the control key and move your cursor. See, it's all highlighted. I'm just putting on system and clicking. Okay. As soon as I click, can you see it's highlighted? See, system.class. If I expand it, see under that there are a lot of methods. See, these are the methods. See, one of the method is out. So we are using system.out. Okay, so if you want to access the method, you have to use class name dot method name. Okay, so this is the way I can access. Okay, there is something mentioned in the small letter s and all that we will talk about later. Okay, these are static, non-static. So got it. This is the way we can figure it out. Now where it is present, system class. If I go up, can you see there are a lot of classes? See, so many classes. This is present under java.language package. So this is the package. Okay, under which this class is present. Under this class there are a lot of methods. So now where this java.language package is present, if you want to see. Okay, see, I am going up. Can you see there are so many packages? See, I'm still going up. A lot of packages under this java.language package. Under that we can see system class. So like this, there are lots of packages inside it. So see, I'm still going up. Under rt.jar file. Now just imagine under one jar file there are lots of packages. Under each package there are lots of classes, interfaces. Under each class and interface there are lots of methods. So in total there might be near about 1 lakh function method. So it's a huge thing. I mean, you cannot simply sit and learn one by one. That's what I told you. Okay, so you need to know the the different concepts of Java so that you can use those things. Correct. So this is the case. This is the one feature of the Eclipse. In case you need to know how to figure it out, where the system class is present, where this out is present. So you can just press link with editor. You can press the control key, move your cursor, and just click on it. Okay, clear? Okay. Yeah. So who joined? Santosh, is it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. So Santosh, we just discussed about how to install Eclipse and all. So those things, do you aware of it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now we actually, this is our first program. We just created one package called Learn Java. Under that we created basic1.java. Okay.
Okay.
So here I have created system.out.println learning Java. So using system.out.println you can print something. If I run it, you will get learning Java, whatever I am printing. Now okay. So instead of writing system.out.println, here the advantage is if you write system dot, you will get all the options. What are the things you can use? Okay, in Eclipse. You select out dot. Now if you type, it will filter it out in println. Here you can say write WebDriver. Okay. Also there is a short key. You can write just SYSO and press Control Spacebar. It will show you the option. Okay. This is also important because no one writes the whole thing system.out. So in the interview when you are going to write it, they will see all this. Okay, whether you are writing full thing or you are using shortkeys on top. So if you write the full thing, they can figure it out you are new into it and you are not working on it regular basis. You just type SYSO, then Control Spacebar. Now we'll get this option. After that, you hit Enter. It will type, system.out.println. Okay. It's an printing testing. So if I run my scripts, see, I'm getting learning Java, WebDriver, TestNG, all these things, whatever I am trying to print here. Okay. Now, if you use system.out. You can see there is one more option called print also. You can use print also instead of println. So what's the difference between print and println? Yeah. Yes, exactly. So when I write println, basically it will print learning Java and the cursor will go to the next line. So WebDriver is going to print in the next line. So that's what you can see. WebDriver is printing here. Now, after WebDriver, I am using only print. So it will print WebDriver, but cursor will not go to the next line. So testing will print next to WebDriver. Okay, so I'll just give some space, set the double quote, and if I run it, so can you see WebDriver testing in the same line? Because here I am using print. Last one you use print or println, it doesn't make sense, right? After printing testing, cursor will go to the next line or maybe in the same line, or it will be in the same line, but I am not printing anything, so you can't see any difference. Okay, so here also if I use print instead of println, now learning Java, the control will not go to the next line. Next to that it will print WebDriver. Here also print, so next to that it will print testing. If I run it, you can see everything in the same line. Okay, so same way. So these are the very basic things. If I use println and run it now, testing will print into the next line. Okay. Okay, got it, guys. Okay.
Yes, Abhishek.
Okay. So this is the way you can print, different, values, different variables, all these things. Now this is a very useful command, system.out.println. System.out.println, because this will be very useful for us. So this will help you a lot in terms of debugging and all. So when you debug the program, we'll be printing each and every variable what we will use. When you write the program, you will see, so that you can figure it out, what value each variable is taking and how it is happening and all. Okay, in that way it will help you to debug. You can see why your program is not giving proper output, what it is doing, why the things are like this. So by analyzing those values and variables, everything you can see, and you can see the output in the console. Whatever you are doing in the system.out.println, you can see everything in the console. Okay, so this will be very useful. So that's the reason you need to know actually, what are the things you can do here. Here, not only you can print, something. I am writing 10 plus 4. You can perform some arithmetic operation also. 10 plus 4. So if I run it, I am getting 14. Okay, so I am getting 14 here. So you can perform some operation directly here. 20 minus 9, for example. I run it, it will give you the output 11. Okay, I am writing 20 into 6. If I run it, I am getting 120. Okay, so you can perform all this kind of arithmetic operation directly here. Now tell me, I am writing 100 divided by 5. What will be the output? 100 divided by 5. If I run it, output is 20. If I write say 20, okay, let's use the same thing. Okay, let it be. I am writing 20 divided by 5. So output is 4, right? I am writing 20 divided by 6. What will be the output? I write 20 divided by 6, and if I run it, output is 3. So it will not give you the decimal values or the that remainder part of the things. If I write 20.0 divided by 6, now if I run, now you will get 3.333. Okay, so if you write only 20 divided by 6, you will not get the the remainder part of this Java. Okay, you will get only that it will not show you any decimal values. Okay, so if you write 20.0 divided by 6, then only it will give you all the decimal values. Now here I am writing 20% 6. What it is going to give? That is basically mod 6. So in that case, it will give you 2. If I run it, say I am getting 2. So why I am getting 2? Because 20 divided by 6, 3 into 20 is 18. So remaining is 2, right? So remainder is 2. So it is giving 2. So whenever you print like this, 20 /6, it will give you the it will not give you any decimal values. If you want along with decimal, you have to write 0. Okay, and but if you write 20 mod 6, it will give you the remainder part. Okay, so if I run it, you can see here it is giving me 2. Okay, so you can perform any kind of arithmetic operation here. Here I am writing, say 122 greater than 29. What will be the output? Yes, it will be true. See, output is true. So if I write less than false, so what he is doing here? Is checking the condition whatever you put, it's true or false. Okay, so these are called conditional operator. Okay, what are the conditional operator? Greater than, less than, greater than equal to, less than equal to, equals to, and not equals to. These are called conditional operator. Using these, you can check the condition. Okay, it will check the condition and it will tell whether the your output is true or false. Okay, so see here I am getting small error message because line number 16 is not a valid. Okay, it's not any Java code and all. So that's the reason it's throwing you an error message. So what you need to do, so you can comment it out. So using double slash you can comment out a single line. Okay, so that is the thing in Java. You have to use 2 double slash which you can comment out any line. Now think about it. I want to comment out these 3 lines. Or if 3 is okay, so what I can do, I can put double slash everywhere, right? Yeah. So I can put double slash everywhere, right? But if there is 100 lines, you cannot put double slash in every line, right? You might say, okay, let me put like this to comment it out everything. But if it is a 3 line, it's okay. But if there is 100 line, you can't put all the 100 line double slash double slash. So you have to write slash star, that is the starting, and where you want to end. I want to end it here. Slash. Can you see? So this in between, whatever you are going to write, everything will get commented out. So if I run, you will not get the output for this. See, after testing, it's printing 420 divided by 5 and all this stuff. So this is the way you can comment out the multiple lines. Okay. Now again, when you write the program, you will be using a lot of shortkeys and all. For example, I want to comment out this 4 line. You have to press Control Shift slash forward slash. So to comment, you have to write Control plus Shift plus forward slash. Okay. This is the way you can. This is the shortkey for comment out. You want to uncomment it. Control Shift backslash. See, it's going to be uncommented. Okay, so to uncomment it, Control Shift and you have to write backslash. So these are some short keys, you need to use it while writing the program and all. Because those are the things normally people using generally when they are going to write any program. Okay, this is the way forward slash and backslash using that you can utilize it. Okay, so this is the some use of system.out.println. Okay, now I am adding to number and all, it's fine. Let me add, say, a plus b. What will be the output? If you write a plus b, here a is a string, b is also a string. It's not an integer. So the plus will work as a concatenation operator. Just concatenate. Okay. So if I run, you can see the output is AB because it is just doing the concatenation. It is concatenating with A with B. Okay. So these are very basic things. So hope you guys are getting it. If you have any doubt, just stop me and ask me. Okay, at any point of time. So the output will be AB. Okay, A plus B. So A is a string, B is a string, AB is also a string. Now if I write A plus say 20, what will be the output? A is a string, 20 is an integer. So when you write like this, one string with one integer, basically here also plus will work as a concatenation operator. So the output will be A20. Okay. Now A20 whole thing is a string again. It's not an integer. I'm writing A plus B plus 10 plus 20. What will be the output? AB30. Now the output will not be AB30. If I run, the output is AB1020. So why it is AB1020? Because when the compiler performs the operation, it performs from left to right. So first it's adding A with B. So the output is AB. Now AB is a string. Okay, so after first line, actually this is the thing. A plus B, plus 10 plus 20. So when I perform the operation, after first time A plus B it will do. Okay, output will be AB plus 10 plus 20. Now it is performing left to right. Next time what it will do, it will add AB with 10. Okay, so the output is AB 10 plus 20. AB 10 is a string. You can't add 20 with AB 10, so it will concatenate, right? So AB and 20. This is the way it's happening. So operation is happening from left to right. Okay. Now you can put it inside. You can put it inside the bracket. Now if I run, see now AB30. Because right, all this concept we studied in the 6th standard or 7th standard. If you put a bracket, the first thing will be performed on this, whatever is there within the bracket. Then it will go to the next bracket and all and so on. Okay, so whatever the operation you write, this is going to be done first. Same thing if I write A plus B plus 10 into 4. What will be the output?
AV tends to 4.
AB 10 4. So as per your logic, it will be AB 10, then AB 10 into 4. So if I write here into, I'm getting error message, compiler error. You can't multiply one string with one integer. Okay, you can only add. Add means concatenate. plus is working as a concatenation operator also. That's why he is allowing us to do plus, but he is not allowing us to do into division or anything. In such cases, if I run, the output will be AB40. Can you see? But then what is the difference between this and this? Why it is doing left to right and why it is doing, first it is performing. So it's the same concept as I told you. See the 6th or 7th standard. First we do multiplication and division, right? Then we do plus minus. Here is also the same case. First it will do all this multiplication, division, this kind of operation. Then it will be, adding something. So after first line, it will be A plus B plus 40. Now it will perform left to right. Then it will be A plus B, AB plus 40. Then AB plus 40 is AB 40. Okay. Got it? Clear? Everyone? Okay.
Yes,
So this is
Abhishek.
the case. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So this is how it is performing. Now here if you write bracket or not, it doesn't make sense. Okay, if you write bracket also, it will perform the first time. If you don't write also, it is going to do the operation first time. Okay, so just think about the same concept whatever we started in 6th and 7th standard. So these are the some system.out.println operation through which you can print different value, you can perform different options, you can print something and all. Okay, so and you can add some values, you can divide inside it directly, you can perform some operation. If that is giving some output, it is going to print. Okay, so you don't have to write separately 10 plus 20, then you don't have to print it here, you can directly do it inside system.out.println. So this is a very useful command. You will see a lot of uses of it. This will help you a lot in terms of debugging. When you write the program, this is the will help you a lot. Now, okay, I am printing something. We are learning Java and Selenium. For example, I want to print it. So I can just run and print it. Correct. I want to print Java in a single quote. Can I do it? I'm giving Java in a single quote. Yes, I can print it. I want to print Java in a double quote. Can I print it? I'm getting an error message. Why? Because he's saying, he's thinking like that you are starting the double quote here and you are ending it here. And you are starting a new double quote here and ending it here. So what is Java? It's not a keyword, nothing. So it's not able to identify. That's the reason he is giving you an error message. But I want to print Java in a double quote. How to print it? Yeah, I want to print it in a double quote only. So here in Java, there is nothing called ampersand. I mean, we don't use ampersand. So here we use backslash. So as soon as you write backslash, that means I'm saying whatever the character is there next to backslash, just take it as it is. Okay, don't try to use your brain and try to identify what is this character, where it is starting and ending. Means whenever I'm saying ampersand, means just take it as it is. So it will print we are learning, then double quote. It is not going to print ampersand. If I run it, it's printing we are learning Java and Selenium. Okay, so got it. Whenever you write backslash, so after backslash, whatever the character is there, it will just take it as it is only. Okay.
One more question. If I say backslash and star,
how it will perform?
Backslash.
And star. Because we are using it for commenting. It will take star.
Then that is a different case.
Okay.
Okay. Now when we are writing star, okay, so you see here, this is forward slash
Okay.
when we are giving star, and this is backslash. Okay. Now here I am giving backslash. So what will happen before learning if I give? It will not allow you. Okay. So after backslash, there are something that you can use. You can use only backslash B, T, N, F, R, double quote, single quote, and all. Okay. So there are some, things are there which only you can use it. Okay. After backslash, you can't use any valid thing. But see, I want to print it like this only. We are, mm, so I want to print like this. What I can do? I need my output to be like this. So for double quote, I know I can put on backslash. For this also I can put on backslash. But this one, how can I print? You got it? What's my scenario? I want to print one backslash. But it's not allowing me as I saw. So what I can do, I can give one more backslash. So first backslash will tell, just you eliminate the meaning of the next backslash and just print it as it. So if I save and run it, see, we are learning Java and Selenium. Okay, got it? So this is what the thing is. If you want to print backslash. Now I told you this thing purposely. The reason is you see the use of it. For example, I wanted to print this path. Okay, I wanted to print this path. How can you print this path? If you print it, this is a backslash, right? If you want to print any path. So if you are using Neon version or Mars, what you have to do, you have to enter 2/2/, otherwise you will get an error message. First slash is eliminate the meaning of the next and it will take it as it is. But if you are using Oxygen or later version, you don't have to do like this. You can just print it, it will automatically take. You see, so it's automatically taking double slash. Okay, so you don't have to actually give it, but in other, if you are using older version, you have to give 1/1. If I run it now, can you see it's printing? But with 1/, the Selenium project, Abhishek project, Eclipse. Okay, clear everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, this is one thing. Now you need to rewrite some file. So whenever we are trying to read some file or whenever we are trying to, write into some file, what normally we do, we put everything in our project only. So this is the project we created, right? Yesterday. So I want to read some file. For example, I have some file. I want to read the configuration file. So I'm just creating some file called maybe testdata.txt. I have some file where I have some data I need to read. So what I need to give the path of that file, right? While reading. So I'm just copying the path. So everything, you know, all the files. Okay, let me first print it. So how to print it? Like this, right? I am printing it. Okay. So, but if I run it, I'll get the output, normal output. Okay, with one single slash. Now, you know, whenever you want to perform some operation with any of the file, okay, so or anything you are going to do, what we are going to do, we are going to share normally our project with the client. We'll zip our project, zip this folder, and we are going to share it with the client. Okay, okay, so everything should be there inside your project, because if you put different file in different location, you can't copy one by one and give it to client. Okay, client need one folder. So normally we zip our project. You will right click, you know, you will be add to zip folder and compress it, and you will be sharing it. So client will go download that file. They will unzip it, and they are going to use this project. We will see all these things. Here what I am saying. So I need to read this file. If I write in my code like this, can they use it? No, because here, see, my path is something else. The Selenium project, Abhishek project, workspace, this. So they might put it under directly E folder or C folder, right? So it's not going to work. You cannot hard code the path like this. Okay. So see, under my project, this will be constant, right? SRC learn Java test data, because I told I am going to share my project with the client. But before that, whatever the things are there, workspace, Abhishek project, and all that, you can't control. That they can put it anywhere, right? So I don't want to hard code this path. I don't want to hard code this. If you don't want to hard code, what you can do, you can put dot. Dot means your current project directory. Project directory. Where this file is, it will go to the project. And under that project, it will go to SRC, learn Java and test data. Okay. But the thing is, if I read some value from that file, later we'll see when you do some reading and writing from XLS file, properties file, you will see. But here, if I run it, you can't see, you know, much difference. You will see, you know, with dot this single slash. But actually, whenever we will be using some, you know, file input stream, file output stream, and we will be trying to read some value from that file, then you will see the actually difference. Okay, sorry. So that's the case. Now there is another way you can do it. There is something called system.getProperty. Double quote, this is a standard. You can write user.dir. It will give you current user directory. Okay, let's see. Under system.out.println, and I am just printing system.getProperty user.dir. Okay, when I run it, see what it is giving. Can you see it's giving me my current project location? So user.dir will always give you your current project location, where your current project is. Got it? So the above line, just tell me if I can write in this here, instead of dot, I can write like this also, right? System.dir this plus, I am saying go to system.dir, my current project. Under that you go to src learn java test data.txt. If I run it, see, I am getting the full path. Okay, can you see this one and this one is same? But first cases I hard coded, here I have not hard coded. I am using system.dir. So this is the way I can remove the hard coding of any path. Actually, whenever we will be designing the project, whenever we will be working on some framework, you will see we are not going to hard code anything, not even a single value also. Okay, everything we are going to you know, give the relative path, the relative X path, everything. You want to log in user ID password, you are not going to hard code. Because today you are logging with one user. Client need to run the same thing maybe in the production environment. And that user ID password, they are not going to share it with you. They need to just change and run. So you can't ask them go to your code and change it. So you have to provide, some file, external file, where they need to just write the user ID password. So your code will read that value and it is going to log in. Okay. Then maybe, you need to run it in different browser. Today you are running in Chrome, tomorrow you will be running in Firefox. After tomorrow you might need to run it in IE. So you cannot hard code. So same thing, you are going to write it inside some file like this flat file. So you will write something called, browser name equal to whatever. If you write it here Chrome, it is going to run it in Chrome. If you write it here IE, it is going to run it on IE. If you write it here, Mozilla, it is going to run it on Firefox. It will read the value and do it. This file you will place it under your project, but you cannot hard code that value. Okay, so in such cases, we will be using system.dir or whatever. I normally always comfortable using dot. Why I should write this big thing always? Some people I notice they use user.dir. It's fine, no issues at all. Okay, but if you want, you can use dot also, because dot is also the same thing. Okay, clear till now? If you have any question, you can ask me. Okay.
Question.
Hmm.
You cannot direct current one, right? Or it
Current
takes
project.
something from source after.
No, user.directory is give you your project location.
And what currently what we are working? Only one.
Where this class is here present.
Okay.
So this class is present under which project? This one over, right? This class is present under Selenium July weekday. So if I run it, it's giving Selenium July weekday.
More than
So give that location accordingly. For example, you have one more look file, right? See, there is one more class called basic2. Basic 1, basic 2, both are under the same project, right? So you write this also. What is the difference? It will read the same thing, right? Same project location. Okay, if you have two files, what you need to do? Yeah, then for example, you have one more file called txt test data 1, right? So give the file name here. Got it? Or same file you want to read in two different locations, that also you can do. I mean, it's not like one file you will be reading under one class. You might need to read it from multiple classes, like browser name. Whenever you want to run any program, you need to run it on that browser. So file is same, so give the same path everywhere. Or if there are two different files, that is test data where you have browser and all, or maybe user info. You have some file called user info where you have user ID password. So just read the file name. Okay, it is going to read no issue. Got it? So user.dir, basically I'm saying that it will give you your current project directory. Okay, nothing else. See, for example, see, I'm going to this. Okay, I'm creating some. I am creating some, class. Where I have created it under, practice R&D. Okay, some other project. If I print it, user.dir and run it, see, it is giving me my that project location, practice R&D. So this class, wherever it is present, it will give you that project location. That's it. Okay. So that's the case. Clear? Any more question? So this is the different, uses of system.out.println. Okay. So I hope it's clear for all of you.
Yes, sir.
If you have anything, you can let me know. Okay, great. Okay, before I forget, I'll just see. So do I have all of your email ID? Anyone's ID is missing? I'll be sharing those code.
My email ID is not there, sir.
Can you just ping me here or tell me? You can ping me in the.
I'll tell me.
Yeah, tell.
Santosh, SANTOSH.
Yeah.
SANGA NAL
NA
L
L.
at the rate of 42 at the rate of gmail.com.
Okay, fine. Okay, I'll be sharing. Okay, so this is the different use of system.out.println. Now here, let me create one more class. Let me see now what is data type. Like other programming language, Java is also having its own data type. Okay, so let me right click on learn Java package. So I'm creating a class under my learn Java package. So Santosh, are you aware of all these basic things? Creating package, project, class.
Yeah, sir. I think I know the basics in a.
Yeah. So actually, I told them, how to create a project, how to create a, package, how to create a class. Okay. If you have any doubt, you can just let me know, or just check in YouTube. You will get thousands of videos on that. Some very basic. Just click on file, new, and create it. Okay.
Okay, sir.
But if you have any doubt, you can let me know at any time. I'll tell you how you can create all
Yes.
these things. Okay. So basically in Java, whenever we are writing the code, we have to create a Java class. Inside the class, we are writing the code. Okay. So right click on learn Java, new, and creating a class. I'm giving basic one. Okay. I'm selecting public static void main. As I told you guys, you need to select this. Why you need to select? We'll talk about it later. Okay. So later classes, I'll talk about it. I have to explain you the meaning of each and everything. What is public, what is static, what is void, what is main, and all. So as of now, make sure that you are just, selecting it while creating a class. So here this finish button is disabled. Do you know why? The reason is I'm using the same name, basic one. It's saying this class is already exist with this name. So I have to use basic 2, a different class name. Now it's enabled. Now see, there are 2 classes. One more is basic 2. So this is the class I told everything you have to write inside the class. And we'll be writing everything inside the main. We'll write outside the main also later. But outside class, you cannot write anything. Okay. Inside the main, we have to write everything. Now, like other programming language, Java is also having its own data type. Okay. For example, one of the data type is called byte. Byte, say b equal to 100. Okay. So when you do like this, what happens? One memory gets allocated to this b, and there they put 100. Okay. When you write byte b equal to something. So one memory gets allocated, okay, and there they put 100, and this is pointed by b, okay, in that memory. So system.out.println, if I print b, you will see the output is 100. Okay, so when I print b, it will always print that memory. Wherever you are writing 100, that location is identified by b. If I write something a, see I am getting error message. What it is saying, if I put my cursor, it's saying a cannot be reserved to a variable. It's not able to figure it out what is a and all. So he's giving some solution, create a variable and all these things. But if I declare it as a, now I am not getting any error message. When you declare any data type and you write something that is called variable. You're declaring some variable and you are assigning some value to this variable. It can be 100 or 200, 500 or something. Okay. So you can put it correctly also. You can write value of a. We know the concatenation operator, right? This will concatenate this with this. So value of a 100 is shown. Okay. Again you write a equal to 50 semicolon, give semicolon. Okay, that is the end. Now if I print, now what is happening when again you write a equal to 50? So this is a memory, right, where it is pointing by a. Again when you write a equal to 50, that 100 will be removed and it will override with the value called 50. So 100 will not be there at all. Now if I run, can you see value of a is 50? So after line number 8, wherever you are going to use a, the value will be 50. Before line number 8, wherever you are going to use a, the value will be 100 only. Okay. Just for example, here I am writing, a plus 10. So what will be the value? Here a plus 10. It will be 110 because value of a is 100. Here only I changed it. But here if I write, a plus 30, it will be 80 because from here the value of a is 50. So I'm changing at line number 9. So after line number 9, it will be 50. Before line number 9, the value of a will be 100. Okay, so this is the way you can overwrite one value. Now again I am writing byte. Okay, see, byte is a data type where you can store any data. Okay, in Java. It allocates memory and it's a data type. Not only allocates memory. The type, what kind of data you can store inside that memory. That also is specific. Okay. So see, it is in small letter only. This is very case sensitive. You have to write it in a small letter. Small letter. I am writing byte b equal to 100. I can write. I can write minus 100 also. Okay. If I write minus 200, see, I am getting error message. What it is saying? It is saying type mismatch, cannot convert from integer to byte. It is saying there is a type mismatch, not a type of byte. Because byte is 8-bit character. Okay. And the range of byte is, minus 2 to the power 8 to, minus 2 power 8 to plus 2 power 8 minus 1. Why minus 1? Because plus value starts from 0. Okay. So basically its range is minus 128 to plus 127. Okay. Right. Plus 128 to minus 127. Minus 128 to plus 127. The range. So see, if I declare it here, minus 128. See, it is accepting. If I write 129, I am getting error message. If I write 128, I am getting error message. Because it will go up to 127, because 0 also considered as positive number. It will count from 0. But when it is minus, it will count from minus 1. Minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, and it will, on positive number, it will count from 0, 1, 2. So always one value less than that. Okay. So if you use byte, you can use only the number, which is between, minus 128 to 127. Minus 128 to 127. If I need to use the bigger value, I have to use something called integer. Okay, integer in small letter I. Okay, integer, say x equal to, now I can write any values. So integer is 32-bit characters. Okay, it's a big range. I think 32 lakh something from minus 2 plus that minus 1. Okay, so if I'll share you the maybe the range. It's the big range. That is enough. Whatever the range is, we don't need anything more than that. Here, there is something called long. Long L equal to. There also you can write. So what is the difference between long and integer? Long is 64-bit character. You can enter up to 64-bit data. If you are using older operating system which doesn't support 64-bit, you will get an error message. You cannot store those values. Okay. So these are the case. Here if I write, .0, you will get an error message. What it is saying? Eclipse will tell you everything. What are the mistakes you are doing? That's the reason you all are using it. It's saying type mismatch cannot convert from double to byte. Okay. He's saying this is a double. We'll talk about it. Same way you cannot do it here also. Okay. Only floating value you cannot use it here. Same way in integer also, long also. Okay, you cannot do it. So these we can do using double. If I write double D equal to, I can write 200 also, or I can write 200 point something also. Okay, so double is also 64-bit, but you can enter the decimal values. So normally we use integer and double. Okay, integer range itself is a big. We don't need more than that. If I run, so it's running fine. No, integer also will not support decimal. Long also will not support. Only double will. Okay, and you can use float also. Float is 32. Okay. So see, I am printing the values. Say B. I'm printing all the values. X, L, D. Okay, running it. It's printing all the values, whatever I am assigning the values. Here in double, I am just, keeping 220. What will the output here? Yes, exactly. If I run it, you can see the output is 220.0 because this is double. So it will automatically take one value. That is the, things will double. I want to add two values. Okay. Maybe I am writing a byte x equal to, okay, x I have already used. Maybe, y equal to b plus x, giving me error message. Why? It's saying type mismatch, cannot convert from integer to byte. See, this cross the limit of byte. Byte is this one. Santosh, can you please mute yourself?
Yes, sir.
Santosh, can you mute yourself? There are a lot of background noise.
Okay, sir.
Click on that mute button.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you. So here when I write b plus x, okay, so b is an byte, x is an integer, but this is crossing the limit of byte. Byte range is this one. So it's giving me an error message. If you can say y is an integer, I cannot convert. Okay, think about it. I am writing just 10. Here I am writing just 12. 10 plus 12 is 22. That is within the byte range, right? But still I am getting error message. So he is saying he Java, actually they defined some rule. They told when you add two numbers, they are not going to allow you to store it in a byte. Because byte range is very small, right? You don't know, what will be the output. Also, when you add two values, the output will be always the bigger one. Now, see, I am writing byte here. Still, it's not allowed. Because he's saying there is the rule. It is. You can't say why it is because it's within the range also output. But they are saying no, we are not going to allow to store anything inside a byte. It should be minimum start from integer. That is the rule they have defined. Because its range is very small, it might cross at any time this range. That's the reason they are not allowing. So you can write once you add 2 byte, the output will be integer. If you write byte with one integer, also the output will be integer. Okay. So here is the thing. Okay, the hierarchy. If I talk about it, in the top, double, then long, then integer, then byte. So when you add one integer with byte, output will be integer. If you add with long with integer, output will be long. If you add double with long, output will be double. If you add long with byte, the output will be long. So whatever is sitting in the higher position, the data type should be that by default once you add it. In top of everything, there is a string. You saw earlier when I did a plus 10, the output is a10. A10 is a string. Okay, so the output will always be the higher data type, whatever is sitting in the higher position. Okay, so these are the different data types in Java. So we'll talk about some more data type in the next class, and we'll proceed further. And from next week, we'll slowly, we'll speed up the things slowly, and we'll see different kinds of looping and all, if else loop and all these things we'll see. After that, we'll start with the object-oriented programming concept. Okay. So any question, guys?
No questions, Abhishek.
Okay. So I'll be sharing these details. I have your email IDs. So I saved it, right? Yeah. I'll be sharing all the details to you, and so next we'll be sitting on the Friday morning, same time. Okay. Use the same link, whatever you guys are using today.
So next class is on Friday?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Because that I told you, my old batch that is going on and another 2 classes is required. Maybe I'll take them tomorrow and Saturday. It will be done. So from next week, it will be 5 days a week.
Okay, sure.
Okay. So this time we'll sit on next Friday.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks everyone. Thank you.
Thank you, Abhishek.
Thank you, sir.